travelers, and welcome to or welcome back to the TL Travel YouTube channel. Right now we are in Mexico City. We actually just arrived from Puerto Vallarta, so if you missed any of our Puerto Vallarta content and you're interested in checking out the beaches, I will leave some links down below. But we are so excited to be here in the city now. Mexico City has been on our bucket list for, I don't want to say a long time, but for probably the last couple of years, we've been really interested in checking out the food and the culture here. And a couple of friends of ours actually came to Mexico City not too long ago and they absolutely loved it. So we just saw an opportunity to stop in here, and that was exactly what we did. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you so much to Hotel NH Collection, Mexico City, Reforma for having us here and bringing us out to stay in this beautiful suite. I'm going to give you guys a tour in just a second. But as a lot of you guys know, we love to here at TL Travel team up with hotels and check out different little boutique hotels and more modern hotels and Airbnbs and everything in all the cities that we go to, so that we can bring you guys our recommendations for the best places to stay. So really quickly before we head out and enjoy the last little bit of the day, I want to give you guys a quick tour of the suite that we have here, and yeah, and then I think we're gonna go for some Argentinian food. We already stopped for tacos on the way here, I'm not gonna lie, but there's supposedly a really beautiful Argentinian restaurant close by that we really want to check out as well. So that's the plan after I tour you around. So walking into our suite here on the 12th floor, we actually have quite a bit of space. The room is divided into two sections, or I suppose three if you count the bathroom. But over here on the left is more of the living area. So there's a seating area with some magazines and other reading materials that you can check out, along with a desk or workspace, which is going to come in super handy for me. This hotel really does seem to cater to more of the business type. So along with their common workspaces, it doesn't surprise me at all that there would be a great little workspace with a view in their suite rooms. So the second space is the sleeping space, and there is this nice spacious bed. We've got bedside tables on either side with USB plugins. There's a flat screen TV on the partition wall that swings around so you can watch it from the bed or you can watch it from the living space. And then around the corner behind the sleeping area is the bathroom. So you have a vanity with double sinks, which we love. And then of course the toilet and shower rooms are separate. And last but not least, you can step out onto the balcony to enjoy a city view and, you know, just like a morning coffee or whatever you like. I'm so excited to just chill out here and get a little bit of city style relaxing done every morning. The location of this hotel in Zona Rosa is also super great because it is in between Roma and Condesa, which are two really popular areas, especially for the foodies in you. So it's going to make it really easy for us to get around and do some exploring for you guys. We can also see downtown from our balcony, and the transit to get down there is really easy if you don't want to take an Uber. Uber is kind of what we've been doing in Mexico because it's very inexpensive and it's just super easy. You don't have to have cash on hand. So if you're coming to Mexico, I would suggest downloading the Uber app just so that you have that just in case you need it. But Mexico City is definitely set up with a ton of different options for transit. You've got your trains, you got your buses, you got your tourist buses. They've got jump bikes, or like the, I don't know what you call them, basically where you like pick up a bike, ride it to somewhere else, drop it off, and like pay for your route. Jump bikes are the ones that we are seeing around the most, but there are a couple of different options. And then as I mentioned, obviously there's the taxis and the Ubers. So we can't wait to share with you everything that we have coming up. But first, let's go get some food. I don't know if it's an obvious trend in my videos, but like food is super important to us. Back at the room now. I hope I'm not looking too disheveled. Dinner was so delicious. We sat out on the patio and did a little bit of people watching, and that was great. One thing that we have noticed about Mexico City compared to Puerto Vallarta and a couple of the other places we've been to in Mexico is that not so many people speak English, which is fine. We are totally not those people who just like expect everyone in the world in every country to speak English because that's the language that we speak. But just for your reference, definitely having some knowledge of the Spanish language, at least a little bit, before you arrive here would be certainly helpful. That said though, in the minimal amount of time that we've been here so far, we have also found people to be incredibly helpful. So with our minimal Spanish and sometimes no Spanish at all, everyone is still very, very eager to, you know, point us in the right direction or figure out what exactly it is that we mean or need to like give us that extra little bit of assistance. So yeah, super friendly people, and as expected, the food has been great so far, and I don't expect that to change. So in our upcoming videos, we're going to be exploring at least 2 different neighborhoods. We're going to be heading over to the Condesa area and hopefully getting into like Chapultepec, the park that's over there, the museums, everything like that, galleries. There's so many things to be seen in that neighborhood. And then we also want to check out the street art and a couple of different little restaurants and cafes in the Roma neighborhood, which is adjacent to us in the other direction. And of course, we want to take you guys along for a bit of a food journey as well. One very common dish that they have here is, I don't know how to say it in Spanish, but basically it's, you know, instead of pork or tuna or any of those things in your tostadas, you get grasshoppers. So we, or at least I don't know how Derek feels about it just yet, but we are really thinking about trying that out. So let us know in the comments down below if that is something that you would like us to take a little adventure into, and hopefully I'll be able to wrap my mind around it and give it a try because I've heard great things. So if you're into food and you're into travel, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button because we post new travel content every Thursday and Sunday, and we are just getting started here in Mexico City. And until I see you guys next, stay great, travel safe, and I will see you again here in Mexico City next week.